Happy hump day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Dose. Jereme Kleven here, accompanied by the magic man, Mr. Mark Hutchins, and the beast behind the glass, Mr. Byron Filson. Top of the morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. And good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in is right.
Byron,
Yes.
do you have a need in your business for some advanced Facebook strategies?
Ooh, I think anyone could use that.
Yeah.
If you're
That is actually the right answer.
Yeah,
if you have
yeah.
a business, or if you're trying to do business, Facebook is a pretty powerful tool.
And why do you ask such a great question, Jereme?
That's good. In your best radio voice, Mark.
Yes.
That's well
You
done.
know,
Well, Byron, maybe we'll see you then this afternoon, 2:00. Another plug for another plug for the advanced Facebook strategies. 2:00 this afternoon in Scottsdale. The
Everybody.
author,
It's for everyone
The
to-
author, Skylar Irvine, and the beast, another beast in our industry, the video Facebook guru as well, Mr. Rick McCone, teaming up for one day only. Teaming up for one day only, Mark. Today at 2.
Irvine and McCone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today at
It's
2.
gonna be a great class, actually.
Yes, it is.
Come one, come all,
But
too.
let's do our favorite thing to do, which is dive on in.
Let's dive in.
Yeah, I love diving in.
That was
Yes,
nice.
that was a good. Was the can opener there you did, or I'm just
You know,
curious.
I call that the
Cannonball.
1-2 step.
The 1-2 step.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where I walk on the water.
My goodness.
I don't know why. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not trying,
He's not trying to
Yeah.
be blasphemous here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Blasphemy, I tell you. Blasphemy.
Thank you. Let's dive in then.
Yes, I'm diving in. So, thank you, by the way, for everybody who came to boot camp yesterday. We had some folks from outside the brokerage who came, so it was nice seeing y'all there. And stay tuned for the next one coming up, because I'm going to kind of talk today a little brief section about boot camp and what I talk about the buying process along with the selling process, procedures, timelines, milestones, etc. Well, I think one thing that we all still are not fully experts on is TRID, how it works, time frames, when the rescission periods and what days are considered rescission and not. And also so we can calculate our COE dates, our close of escrow dates, much properly.
People are powering through it, but
Yeah.
definitely
Oh, I mean-
in general not fully up to speed. Byron's not up to speed.
Byron, I mean,
No.
Byron,
For sure.
I'd like to see you at the next boot camp if you could. I mean,
Facebook strategies, yes. Boot camp, maybe not.
Yes.
Right.
So, so I again, I'm not saying that we're not experts, because we've all powered through it. We've all done what we had to do. We're salespeople. We're professionals, and we push and push. But now coming into the new year, I think we're going to see a lot more eyeballs on it. Meaning, I'm sure there were some deals that got through that probably didn't have a full loan approval within 10 days of acceptance. I bet it just happened, and we're so used to the process just moving along that we're not holding everybody accountable to some of those timeframes and important things. So remember, guys, and when we get with our buyers, there should be no reason why our lender partners cannot, and they will, in fact, provide you a loan approval, short of the appraisal being underwritten, obviously. But taking a full look at your client, taking a full look at assets, income, credit, everything that goes along with the full underwriting process that an underwriter does, is all going to be done ahead of time. Looking at the pay stubs, looking at the bank statements, making sure that we have a sound buyer and that we understand what the debt to income ratios are and what they're going to actually use for income. So get those full approvals up front. It's required. It's part of the contract. That leads to the other part of TRID, the other part of what we're all learning, which is the rescission period. Everyone's always been used to rescission period happening on a refinance. Yesterday in boot camp, that's what kind of we were
Also
talking.
pronounced refinance.
I know. It's one of those things, like some
Yeah, I
people
was
say
gonna
other
ask.
things, refinance.
Decision?
You can say refinance or refinance. It's almost like, what's
I'm just
another
blank.
word?
Continue.
But yes, you know what I'm saying. When you refinance your home, you have a 3-day right to rescind. But also now with a purchase, you also are going to have a rescission period to abide by. So when you get to the portion at the end when the lender has gone through underwriting approval, we're getting to closing documents, they're going to send out the closing disclosure, the CD, the closing disclosure. That is for the buyer to review. And based on delivery methods, which are going to be electronic, which is going to be the quickest way so that the rescission period starts at that moment on delivery, they have a 3 full day right to rescind. So for example, today is Wednesday and the rescission period number 1 day would be Thursday, Friday would be 2, Saturday is actually a day of rescission would be 3, Sunday is not. You cannot count Sunday as a rescission period. So Monday would be the 3rd day and the 4th day would be Tuesday.
Same general concept, obviously, with the going into the inspection period, going in
Correct.
the inspection period today being Wednesday, day 1,
Day
Thursday,
one's the following day.
Sure, right.
Same thing. Now, it also doesn't count holidays. So we have a lawyer's title provided us a fantastic thing called the TRID wheel. We have a bunch at the office if you need them. It's a great way to see what dates are blocked out for 2016 for calendar days that are blocked out because rescission period is going on actual more, not business days, but they're calendar days excluding holidays where the contract is just calendar days. So we got to be clear. So if let's say it was Memorial Day Monday and we were today, we couldn't count that day. So the rescission period, we pushed out 1 further additional day. So just things to keep in mind because even if we are able, let's say, to get a through escrow, through the process of underwriting in less than 30 days, because it's doable. It's just much more difficult these days to get done. Even if you get to that 27th day and you're ready to go, you're still not going to get done in 30 days because there's going to be the rescission period. So guys, it's okay now to ask for on or before. It doesn't mean you have to do a 60-day close. In fact, you may get away with a 45-day or a 40-day close, but put the close of escrow date out there. Give yourself enough time, and if everybody can do so, close early. Give yourself time. Don't feel rushed. Be a professional. Let's not ask for extensions at the 11th hour because it's tough to ask for the seller to extend when clearly it could have been at least eliminated up front by just adding 3 to 5 extra days, because that's really all you have to do is add obviously extra days to what you think your lender can do or what they tell you they can perform. I would still add extra days on there because stuff that is out of everyone's control happens in transactions. And that's what we convey in our boot camp is how do you prevent the inevitable? Set the expectation up front with the buyers of what's can happen. Set the expectation of what they're going to do when they get to closing and what happens after with the rescission period. And then when you're able to close and when you're working with the sellers as a listing agent. So listing agents, when you're preparing your sellers, let them know the timeframes are going to be longer. Let them know that there is going to be a bit of a different process than probably they're used to in the past. And that way the expectation is set. No one will be upset at closing.
I'm with it.
I
do know, Mark.
So next time, Byron.
That's exciting.
Isn't it?
Sometimes we got to talk, the nuts and bolts of the business,
course,
right?
Talk the shop.
Yeah. I want everybody to get through this, understand it, but also do business the right way.
It is important people understand it. It's important that they educate their clients the process, like you were saying as well towards the tail end of that is that, we need to be educating our clients and customers along the way so that they're not surprised.
Exactly.
And they don't have a different set of expectations. So we do need to know this. Unfortunately, Byron, they threw a curveball at us, and now we just have to deal with it and power through, but it is what it is. So guys, on that note, that's it. We're out.
See you today,
Have a great
2
day.
o'clock.
See you at 2.
Be there.
There you go. Talk to you tomorrow. See you.